I can't begin to describe today. It started well before dawn when we women met up near the city gate to go up to the garden and to Blessed Joseph's tomb. We'd been there on Friday evening, but we couldn't stay because of the Sabbath starting at dusk. I know when we were young, we used to talk about being broken-hearted, but now I know what it really feels like. It's like a pain, a lead weight in my chest of sadness and rage at what they did to my Lord. Mary from Magdala was with us, Salome and Joanna and Mary, James's mum. I think I saw Julia's mum too in the group behind. It was nothing like we expected. We were surprised that there was no guard at the gate. Instead, it was swinging open. And as we walked up the path, we saw swords and shields and helmets all scattered around the place. This worried us because we were afraid that someone might come and steal his body. But it got even more strange as we saw the tomb itself. It was like a bright, bright, burning light, a radiance we didn't know where from. Then we knew it. It was from the tomb entrance, not like a fire, but a steady, very bright radiance. And then we saw them. The light was two men. Well, they looked like men, but I knew they were God's angels looking straight at me. I stepped back. Joanna caught me, or else I would have fallen over. Some of us did. And then they spoke. In the gentlest way, they spoke. You are looking for Jesus. He isn't here. He's alive. Go and tell the disciples. He's alive? At that moment, I just couldn't take it in. Most of us ran away, scared out of their wits. Mary from Magdala stayed there weeping. She couldn't take it in either and was utterly distraught and inconsolable. I set off to find Peter or John and tell them what I'd seen, but I couldn't find them. The ones I saw thought I was talking nonsense because I was so upset. I met Mary from Magdala a few hours later. She told me what happened to her. No more sadness, just absolute joy. She had seen and talked to Jesus, thinking he was the gardener at first. I doubt she could see anything. She was crying so much when I left her. Some of us, who had set out so sadly early in the morning, joined the men back in the upper room in the twilight. Peter had seen Jesus, and he and John had been to the tomb and seen how tidy the shroud and the face napkin were, nothing like the chaos outside the tomb. We were all locked and bolted in, and we were ready in case someone came. Suddenly, he was there. No door open, no window, but he was there, and everyone stopped rigid. I heard their hearts beating in the silence. Peace be with you. No words could have been more powerful. Peace be with you. God the Father sent me, so I send you. And he breathed on us, and I felt power and confidence enter my body. At that moment, I realized Jesus had died, but now he was here, alive. Different, but alive. And in that moment, he was gone. The terror, the grief, the anger of the last few days was gone too. He is alive. I'm so calm now. He looked at each other in the room, and we thought the same thing. Will I ever see him again?